Ito na naman po tayo sa Utak Verde, isang programa po ng Baguio Chronicle na nagpo-focus sa mga businesses, establishments, individuals na ang pangunahin nilang layunin ay ang sustainability or eco-friendly practices. And today po, nandito tayo sa Mount Costa with Ma'am Rona Acosta.
Hello.
And also, of course, Ma'am Lucy, si Manang Lucy, ang
Yes.
sikat si Manang Lucy. Marami siyang
Magandang araw.
So, Ma'am Rona, we'll start na, no?
Yes. Good
Okay.
morning.
Ang una po, syempre, the first thing we usually ask is, what's the story behind the Mount Costa? Whose vision was it? Tapos, anong pinaka-main purpose?
Okay. Mount Costa po was actually founded by Colonel Voltaire Acosta and his wife, Cleotilde. So, pioneer po sila sa strawberry winemaking. So, dahil doon, kailangan po nila ng strawberries. So, itong 7-hectare land po ang naging production ng strawberries po. So, dati po siyang strawberry farm. Ngayon po, as the business naman, it was successful, but it came to a point na yung children po nila had different career plans. So, because of that, they had to close the strawberry wine business, sadly. So, but after so many years po, the children came again together in 2015 and they decided to turn the land into a new destination where people can actually reconnect with nature. So, yun, na-develop po si Mount Costa. That was in the year 2015 and Mount Costa opened to the public noong 2016. Yun po. Whose vision was it? Was basically the children of Colonel Voltaire, Voltaire and his wife. So, the children po, they're 8 and they came together that they wanted to actually, maintain nature. They wanted to preserve pa rin naman po yung area. Because they're Baguio locals and they're close to nature. They love nature po kasi. But in a way, they want also to put some man-made in a way that will blend harmoniously with nature po.
Buti mo, may parang iba yung orientation nila. Kasi most people would be business-minded, no? Parang isipin nila magkano yung makukuha nilang profit dito. Who instilled that love for nature in the kids?
So there's 8 of them, but one of them was actually the one who headed this development, which was Pat Acosta. Siya po yung horticulturist ng magkakapatid. So yung love niya po kasi for flowers, nature, siya yung nag-convince talaga sa mga magkakapatid na let's preserve the existing wildlife here and just put little trails so that people can actually walk through the forest. Siya po talaga yung head no love for nature.
Nung nag-open yung Mount Costa, what was the initial reception of the public?
Oh, alright. So, ayun po. So, when we open po our doors to the public po, due to the, of course, initial investments, our ticket price was actually higher than most destinations. It was priced po at 350 per head. Because of this, it created an impression that the tickets were expensive. So, people were now assessing, was it worth it, the price? But that time po kasi, we were still ongoing development. So, it was quite a challenge to convince locals to spend this much of money and then po, come over. Considering we are now located outside Baguio City. So, there's a transportation cost. And then there's still an entrance fee. It's hard to convince locals to spend that much po. Yun yung naging challenge namin. And that impression po, we had to see and convince nga po the public. But grateful po kami because it was through the pandemic po kasi that we had to already shift our costs, cut costs, and at the same time po kasi we lowered na rin po our price, our entrance fee. So now it's down to 200 and we give even discounts for PWD, senior, and students po. So 150 na po halos siya. Almost half of our initial yes po. And because of that, now since it's that low, mas convinced ang mga locals po to come here. And we even offer nga po the return pass wherein it's like a membership ticket po where they can come back and just pay once.
What about ano ngayon kasi, no, we get tourists from everywhere.
Opo, opo.
So, were you able to reach them through your usual marketing strategy? Or?
Yes po, ma'am. So, our marketing po also evolved po naman po with the generations po. So, which ones are now more active? Sad to say nga po, nawala na rin yung mga magazines, radio, sadly. But that's okay po. We had to nga po evolve with time. So, social media seems pa rin to be the fastest way for us to reach the public and create more awareness. Nga po kasi we're already outside the city. We may be far, but I believe nga po through social media, we are able to reach nga po not just locals but also different places here in the Philippines and even internationally po.
From your point of view as the main person running Mount Costa, no?
Yes.
What features make Mount Costa unique?
Oh, yes, that one. So, Mount Costa nga po, they say, what is there to see there? So, kasi syempre hindi naman maiwasan, i-compare kami sa ibang parks. Sa Baguio, let's say Botanical Garden. So, when Mount Costa was actually developed, aside from the fact that we preserve the existing nature na po here, what did we actually develop here? The attractions are actually landscape designs inspired all over the world. So what were the experience here actually that we're giving is that for people, mga lalo na po locals, is that they get to see these designs without having to spend for a plane ticket and all these expenses just to travel. They can actually see and appreciate the beauty of these designs here in La Trinidad po. So we have 24 landscapes. So halos nga po 3 hours yata ang para masulit yung ikot nga po
Usually,
dito.
May 3 to 4 hours.
Opo, ma'am. I
Mabudget
don't
muna tayo.
think 1 hour is enough.
Tsaka kasi minsan gusto mo mahiga. Doon sa chairs, yung mga colorful chairs. Saan?
So there's so much, a lot of things po to do here. So aside from you can practice photography skills, we have interactive gardens. So there's an outdoor musical garden. There's playground definitely. And then itong mga, yun nga po, landscapes. So aside from florals, we also use nga different types of leaves. We shape them accordingly. And then it's very beautiful if you have a drone. Tapos mga aerial shots po kasi is also
Tsaka ito,
very
itong mga pots
nice.
na to, yung mga
Yes!
parang characters.
So there are art installations. Aside nga po from the plants, we also put different sculptures, mga small art.
Faces sa pine trees.
Exactly, ma'am. These small details are what makes Mount Costa unique.
Nag-surprise yung mga tao.
Yes!
Tsaka yung moon ba yun? Yung kung nandyan ka, makikita mo si moon nasa baba.
Yes po. So we have a submerged face underwater.
Parang full moon siya.
So when you walk here po, hindi pwede nagmamadali. You have to slow down to notice the small details po sa mga gardens namin.
What sustainable practices is
A lot po
being done
here. So, syempre ma'am, when we developed Mount Costa, the first thing we had to check was water supply. You cannot have a garden if you don't have water. So, syempre ma'am, yun yung life dito eh. So ma'am, glad to say we don't have to source water from a different place. We actually get it from a natural spring. So ma'am, abundant talaga siya kapag rainy season. Tapos during summer, mababa yung water level pero we still have enough to sustain po and water.
Yun ba yung
Keep
part
the gardens
na
alive.
may
Yes.
sapa dyan eh.
May natural creek po dun sa baba, pero there's it's near there. It's not the creek itself where we get the water. There's a really spring where we actually source it po. So it's sufficient naman po, ma'am.
Yeah, as long as this vegetation is maintained, ano? Kasi
Opo.
ito yung ating parang reservoir,
Yes,
natural reservoir.
Exactly, yes po, ma'am. And then, ma'am, our plants that we plant po and we pinadami po namin, we just propagate the existing. So, we're all locals na po.
Endemic sila talaga.
Yes po. We used to source abroad from the States, but it wasn't as sustainable po kasi, lalo na nung nag-lockdown. Bawal na po kasi yung pag-import ng mga seeds. Nahirapan na po kami. So, we shifted to local plants, which helped cut the cost.
Oh. Tsaka sigurado
Nakatulong siya.
magka-thrive sila. Diba?
Yes, ma'am. And we know, it's mas beautiful nga naman. Mas
Tsaka
ano siya.
maganda rin na you use local species.
And here, ma'am, we don't use chemicals. So, everything, thanks to Sir Pat also, everything is grown naturally and organically. So, itong mga, let's say, ma'am, we do cleaning every day. Itong mga dried leaves, twigs, we collect it for compost, which we shred and then return to the soil para
Natural
keep it.
fertilizer.
Yes, it's a natural fertilizer and it's more nutritious kaysa gumamit na po ng mga chemicals. And in the same case, it's safer for our staff. Kasi their health rin naman po kasi. Their exposure to chemicals is going to affect them. So, we're trying po to keep them also nga po safe. So, everything here po is organic. Kaya, the guests are not exposed to these hazards when they visit po our gardens. And that's the reason why, ma'am, if you're here, you can really hear the wild birds. Kasi nga po, it's all natural. Hindi sila harmed by our practices here.
10 years na next year.
That's right,
Yeah.
yes po, ma'am.
How have you been measuring the success of Ma'am Costa as a destination?
Okay po, ma'am. So, usually nga po, the way nga po is, aside from, is usually our guest count. It's been challenging. The pandemic was really the most challenging time. Na-constrain talaga kami sa locals lang. Pero the beauty was that we were an outdoor space. So, we were one of the very first businesses that were allowed to.
Open.
Yes po. But syempre, ma'am, the next year, puro recover muna. Dahil nga po we maintained our staff. But yun nga po, they were forced to come on a limited schedule only for their safety and for the business na rin po to survive. But for now po, I can declare naman na po na we have recovered na po from the pandemic losses po. Now, making money naman na po. So that's one. And then po yung guest count and their feedback. So kapag maganda po, usually ma'am na kasi we're outdoors. The weakness here po kasi is weather. So, when it's summer, dun po kami bawi sa sales. Pero kapag tag-ulan, ma'am, medyo slow down. Ina-admit ko talaga seasonal ang flow ng mga tao po dito. Pero pagdating ng dry season, summer po, doon, double time po kami sa sales. Tapos po, ma'am, when we have guests yun, we talk to them, we get feedback. So, that's one way for us to measure kung okay pa ba yung experience nila dito? What are ways we can improve? What are they looking for? Will they come back? Yun! Kasi nga po, ma'am, ang dami na ring mga kasama namin na ibang gardens. Will Mount Costa be worth their visit pa ba? Ito yung mga questions namin to gauge. Exactly, ma'am. Kasi I support naman rin po yung ibang parks because they also preserve nature. Yung vision namin, we share it with them to preserve the old Baguio, etc. Pero it's
Mas magka-association na kayo, no?
Ayun, actually, ma'am, that's also a good idea. Kasi we throw it to each other.
Yeah, and then you can support each other.
True.
And then, usually kasi, when like people coming from out of town or out of country, they would like to see a menu. Like,
Yes.
sa list of
Pwede
places
kayong
to go
mag-organize
or-
na dito.
Yeah, day
Magsisi
one.
ng ilang days, di ba?
Day one, day two,
Yeah.
ganyan.
So magandang kayo,
But,
collaborate.
it's not
It's
the
a-
usual rush in areas in the city.
Actually, ma'am. So, even we may be in La Trinidad, but it would be nice to team up with even Baguio destinations. Actually, Benguet, yes. Kasi nga po, we can encourage nga, if they want another experience on nature, we can lead
Yeah, kasi
them
each
to-
place has its own
Unique. Exactly, ma'am, feature. So, kung cultural sa Tamawan, if they want to see like Stone Kingdom, also pwede rin naman. So, yun po, ma'am. I
Ayun,
agree.
mag-tie up kayo. Tapos,
That's true.
cross-promotion
Sabihin
din.
namin sa DOT.
Yes, ma'am.
Oo,
Kasi
nga po,
yan
ma'am. Yeah. Bring us
Benguet,
together.
Baguio, Benguet, naman
We're
yun.
talking about the government and what do you think, what support do you think would be able to help this, like your own place, like and similar areas in the city?
Actually, yun, ma'am, we have actually expectations on DOT. Kasi nga po, ever since the pandemic, ang tourism po sobrang hirap din. Kahit nag-open na po kami, nahihirapan kami kasi hindi naman kami essential. Iba naman kapag essential businesses, diba pa, food, clothing, and shelter. Pero kapag tourism, secondary na po kasi kami na expense. And when they open the doors abroad, ang local businesses like kami, tourism, nahirapan na naman po kasi competition was already again increased. So, ma'am, actually with DOT, we're actually voicing out to them to continuously promote us in terms of mga events nila when they have visitors from different areas, mga regional, national, bring them to the different destinations for higher exposure, promotion.
Wala bang expo para sa ganito?
Wala nga po, ma'am.
Ma'am, dapat may ganun, no? Tapos mayroon silang pamphlet or visual presentation. Ba, nagpa-play lang siya. Baka umiikot yung mga sa expo, di ba, ma'am?
Actually, ma'am, I have to say, medyo nagkukulang. We
Support
feel
lang.
that we're not very highly marketed to.
On your own. No?
Yes, we feel nga po. That's the reason why other owners like mga po different destinations are now connecting with other owners so that we can actually
Parang
kami na
know
lang.
yourself
Yes,
na lang.
it's hard to rely on the government all the time although we have expectations. Sometimes nga po, we have, yun nga, mukhang we'll have to work, but with our tourism stakeholders po.
Maganda dapat magkaroon kayo ng
That's
formal
a good
association naman.
Opportunity for us. For now, we continuously seek for help from DOT po.
How about sa locals?
Yes, we're in Barangay Pugis, ma'am. So far, ma'am, okay po kasi like the local Trinidad Tourism Office, they continuously contact us. When they have visitors here in La Trinidad, they bring naman. Sila yung nararamdaman namin. Andito sila.
At least sa local
Opo,
level,
basta
ano?
may visitors po, they bring them here po sa Mount Cosa. Sila po yung laging in contact with us. And then they check po our guest counts. They do surveys with us to check kung kamusta na yung business. How can they help? Sila, okay po, sila.
Kasi they have a regulatory function, di ba? Itong mga,
Yes.
mga government
ma'am.
offices
So, dapat
na to.
ganun.
But at the same time, yung role din nila is to support. How do you support the business? So, usually, sino yung napapansin yung bumibisita?
Actually, ma'am, yung I noticed po when we started selling po yung return passes, yung locals talaga ang nag-patronize nung that type of ticket.
Kasama si ate ko.
Yes po. Kasi po, ma'am, sulit siya when they have visitors from other places.
Yes. So they don't have to pay again.
Yes,
diba?
exactly. And ma'am, the reason why daw they bought that return ticket was that because they're sure na the visitor will enjoy Mount Costa. So, confident sila sa experience na, opo. So, na-capture namin yung locals with that type of ticket po. And then po, the demographics na napansin ko rin are the people who are seeking non-crowded, more nature type of experience. Sila yung market talaga namin dito, ma'am. Sila yung... Opo. They're not from Baguio po. But they want po kasi, they saw a video wherein what they see here is what they're looking for. Hindi city. Talagang outside the city, quiet, not crowded, slow down, type of experience. Sila talaga yung gustong sasadyain ang Mount Cosa kahit walang kotse. Magko-commute talaga yun. Worth the effort, yes po.
Ganito. Ito talaga yung hinahanap nila.
Yes. And then, age-wise, kasi ma'am, actually all ages naman po are welcome here. Yes po.
Couples.
Yes po. As long as yun lang they can walk because we don't have ramps. So, yun ang naging lang limitation when it comes to people with disabilities po. Kapag may wheelchair, yun, hindi siya makababa. Do we plan to put ramps at the moment? Hindi pa po, ma'am. Because nga po, it will require a certain dimension standards. And it might require us to cut the mountain,
Also,
which is also again, yes, damaging again the mountain. So, sabi namin, huwag muna. Although, yun kasi minor pa lang yung count ng mga PWDs who visit. Although, we wish we can still accommodate them po. So, as long as malakas pa, nakakalakad, may they be seniors po, welcome sila dito sa Mount Costa.
Kasi ang priority is yung preserving the natural environment.
Opo.
So ngayon, anong typical cost na kailangan i-prepare isipin ng mga visitors pag pupunta dito?
Basically, most of the time po kasi our market po, they're usually checked in sa Baguio. So, to get from Baguio to Mount Costa, there's a cost which is their transportation. The most convenient pa rin po kasi is through taxi. Although, we encourage naman commuting through jeep, but walang direct po.
Oh.
So, dalawang sakay po kasi siya kapag jeep. Mas mura yon.
Pero nga po, it can be inconvenient in the sense that po, itong pangalawang sakay po kasi na jeep, hindi siya regular. Meaning,
okay.
The trips po is from 6 to 10 lang po ng umaga. Tapos yung...
Coming here.
Yes po. And then, I mean, yung pag-route niya po. And then, yung next trip niya is like 3 to 6. So, from 10 to 3 po, wala silang baka masakyan papuntang Mount Costa. Itong pangalawang jeep po.
okay lang po kasi from Burnham to, let's say, Lamtang or Burnham to Longlong. May jeep talaga yun kasi from Baguio
regular
yun.
naman yun.
Yung pangalawa, yung mahihirapan
Yung dadaan
sila.
na dito.
Yes,
And
yung
how many kilometers is the remaining stretch?
2 kilometers pa, ma'am eh. So, opo eh. So, even if it's considered walkable naman po siya, not all tourists are
Yes,
willing to
yes.
walk. Considering
maglalakad pa sila dito.
Tsaka may mga trucks din kasi minsan.
Yes, ma'am. So, the most convenient pa rin po. If ever mag-jeep po kasi sila, around 70 pesos po yun. Dalawang sakay na po yun. One way, yun. And then,
if ever mag-taxi sila, around 250 to 300 ang charge ng taxi to get from Baguio to Mount Costa. So, that's transportation cost already for them. And then, when they come here nga po, the basic ticket that we offer is 200 per head. 150 for senior PWD and students. At mas pinapackage po namin, we tied up po with our
concessionaires here in the kiosk. So, may ticket na rin po na may food na kasama. Mas sulit yun. Kasi nga po, there's a high chance, magugutom kayo
Kasi ilang oras
sa kakalakad. And to appreciate more the place, take your time po sana. So, may ticket po kami na may meal and may ticket din na may snack. So, if you want something heavier, may baka abot ng lunchtime. Yung with meal na lang po siya. So, 350 siya, pero 300 na lang kapag discounted. Tapos, yung...
sa snack, mas mura rin. 300 yung regular rate, pero 250 na lang. Kapag for senior, yes po, PWD and students. Ayun, masulit mo ngayon kasi may food ka nang guaranteed. And it's cheaper na nakapackage.
Yung besides yung mga fog
Yes,
ba yan?
yes po,
Ah,
maaga
nice.
po kasi mag-roll in yung
Oo nga.
fog natin dito.
Kasi forested eh.
Opo, very natural yan, very dramatic.
May time na nung pumasyal kami dito, as in, grabe, ang tagal ng
Kapal.
fog.
Ay,
At ang
matagal.
kapal.
Ang ganda
Hindi siya
nun,
yung
ma'am.
basta na lang dumaan na gano'n, hindi. Tagal siya.
Hindi siya nagmamadali.
Wala ng konti.
Nag-linger siya.
Nag-linger siya.
Yes.
Yung ano, napapansin namin sa social media, minsan may mga photoshoot, tapos mga wedding, engagement.
we
Tapos na minsan, may birthday din dito, di ba?
Opo, ma'am. So, aside
From the tourists, as our market, we already accommodate events. So, may it be small, like a birthday party, or pwede siyang big events like a corporate team building, or a wedding. Pwede na po. So, Mount Costa is opening their doors, and even photo shoots. We noticed nga po na may market pala for prenup, debutant shoots. Kapag garden setting ang hanap, perfect talaga si Mount Costa.
Yes! Kaya ma'am, halos whole day sila mag-shoot dito kasi ang daming options na gardens. And then yung sa wedding po, isang garden lang naman ang pwede dito sa formal garden kasi para siyang malaking basketball court.
So, it can accommodate up to 300 po na guests. More than that, medyo linilimit na namin kasi ayaw namin mabugbog yung garden. Masyadong,
Ano po? Cover after.
Yes, not very natural po
Yung foot
kasi.
traffic, nakakasira rin
Yes,
ng
and
grass.
then,
kapag team building, dito rin sa formal garden para makatakbo sila. Yes, part of their team building. And then, mga birthday parties, pwedeng dito sa mga kabana namin or sa playground kapag bata po yung ating celebrant. Mas gusto nila sa taas, ma'am, sa playground. Sulit daw. Yes, so pati yun po, we accommodate now because nga po, there are really like parents, mga couples po, they like the
Ambience, the environment here. Kasi ma'am, you don't have
to style too much. The beauty of the place itself
Yeah.
is what makes the
Ano
event
na siya?
beautiful. Yes.
Photo ready na siya. Photoshoot ready.
ano lang, konti na lang yung idadagdag mo na styling.
Gusto na lang nila set up
As
na
is
idagdag.
na siya. Yes.
So, ibang rates para dun, ma'am. We give a special rate po for these different types of bookings here at Mount Costa.
Diba? So, kung may engagement kayo na pa-curtain.
Yes!
Anniversary, ma'am, yung mga
Yeah.
golden,
Opo,
mga ano, magandang place.
Taon lang sa summer,
Oo,
di ba?
para yung weather.
Yes po ma'am. Pero ma'am,
Kahit tag-ulan, may nagsushoot pa rin.
Maganda, diba?
Kasi ma'am, very ano pa siya, dramatic na fresh tignan kapag umuulan. Tapos, kaya believe kami ang tibay niya.
Mas vibrant yung ano. yung
Exactly.
kulay, oh. Like now, di ba? Look at the
Opo,
leaves.
ma'am.
isang naririnig namin na question yung, can people camp out at
Ay!
Mount Costa?
Nga
Kasi,
pala.
diba?
Puso po siya ngayon.
Mm.
Yun ma'am. So,
Well, ma'am, the answer is still no. Kasi ma'am, our doors are open from 7 o'clock hanggang 5. Pero after 5 po kasi ma'am, we try as much as possible to advise guests to start already leaving. Because wala pong lights yung gardens natin.
wala pa po kaming night operations. So, ma'am, safety, alam niyo naman, is a concern
Yes,
here.
yes. Okay.
So, ma'am, camping is a different
Oo nga.
activity. Because, ma'am, one is, yun nga po, safety of the campers.
And ma'am, keeping them sana confined in one area is already one concern. Another is waste management. Although we are able to manage na nga po our wastes here, it's different when they camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then po ma'am,
More
there's a
waste.
very high chance for campfire.
Yun, number one.
Bonfire po kasi is part of the experience. I understand that. Very Baguio yun eh. Ang ganda nga naman, dapat may bonfire kapag camping. But then again, safety.
Oo, yung risk sa
Fire
ano.
po kasi forest fire is high kapag summer.
Particularly ko pine forest.
Ang
ang
dami pa
dom-
naman namin
Oo
pine trees.
nga.
Yun ang dominant species.
Yes po, ma'am. And then again,
Water also. Kapag kasi ma'am camping, medyo malakas po sa consumption ng water. We're not yet very confident if there's enough supply to accommodate the campers. Let's say 5 nights po sila. Malakas po yun. Tapos kung abutin ng 100 campers, baka ma'am hindi kakayanin po kasi.
lalo na kung summer,
Yeah.
the water level is not po kasi as plenty po. Yes. So, dahil sa concerns po yun, we had
To hold muna. As much as we understand, it completes the Baguio experience. I-hold muna namin yung activity na yun. Once nga po we address these concerns, probably we'll consider camping. But sa ngayon, hindi pa po.
How about yung ano, yung mga, yun nga, nagtatanong ng camping, tapos tatanong sila, bakit daw walang accommodation, overnight.
okay po, ma'am. Napansin nga po namin.
Kami nagtatanong ng accommodation. Kung hindi daw camping, baka pwedeng structured hotel or where they can check in. Kasi nga po, let's say yung weddings po, mas convenient sa kanila kung malapit yung pang check-in ng couple, parents, and
Kahit
guests.
a few
Sila.
heads lang.
Yes po, ma'am. So, dahil doon, napansin namin, may demand and market for the development.
So, dahil dun, ma'am, we opened the idea and we started already actually talking to architects. How will we structure? But we believe, ma'am, the best is to build structures that will blend with nature.
Yes, yes.
So, yung design will
Probably po, be villas type. So, yung
experience pa rin is like a forest. Tapos, stand-alone villas po siya.
para blending pa rin with nature po
Yes,
siya.
and not one big
Yes.
structure.
So,
Yeah.
it's on the lineup po of
Projects
Yeah.
of Mount Costa.
Something to look forward to.
Yes.
So ano naman, maganda naman yung general feedback sa Mount Costa.
Yes po, ma'am.
For yourself, as the head, di ba? Head honcho, di ba, sa Mount Costa. Any areas you see that might require improvement?
Yes po, po, ma'am.
As you can see, we'll actually go around the yellow trail. I want you to see po the floral display of Mount Costa. There is still one thing that we actually would like to add, yung mga water features na man-made dito sa Mount Costa. I believe, ma'am, it will add to the experience.
Nakaka-relax.
Yes,
Sound man,
exactly. Well, aside from the natural music from the animals naman po dito, it's
Water feature po kasi
ambient sound.
is something more refreshing and relaxing that can add to the experience po here. Kasi okay na po yung landscapes namin, the art installations, the color. Okay naman na po, pero probably another attraction.
because I believe nga po, ma'am, we have to continuously improve. Mount Costa is beautiful as is, pero madami pa rin nagtatanong, what's new?
Yes. And then I think that's a very good way of making people come back.
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
may bago,
Opo.
diba? Oh, there's something new.
Opo.
And then let's see what this new thing looks like now.
Yes po, ma'am.
We maintain the existing, but we have to continuously add to the experience that the people are looking for.
Yung role ng Mount Costa obviously very obvious siya in protecting the forest, diba?
Yes.
Enhancing it, pero not detracting from it. Paano sinisecure ng ninyo as the people behind it na yung kanyang future na magstay siya, it will remain this way and not be changed in the distant or even the near future? Paano yung na-lockdown yun?
Actually, ma'am, challenge yun. Actually, thankful yung, the magkakapatid po, na meron pa rin yung generation namin na who sees the vision that they had. But
For the next, probably it will be a challenge. Kasi nga po, to pass on the same values, the vision,
to share the same work ethics and love for nature, it's not guaranteed, but we can actually influence or impart what we can.
Maybe
Well,
like what
me,
their
Actually,
parents
me,
nila.
I continuously talk about how I saw Mount Costa since day one and to now. I share how I see it and hoping po that they see it as well. So,
We pray and hope nga po the right people nga who will continue po the legacy will come.
And then you can start with your own children. If
Correct, yes,
When you have
ma'am.
them, diba?
that's the reason why, ma'am, I guess, kasi maganda po, I
Grew up po outside the city na po. So, my love for nature at a young age. If we can start po at a young age po kasi yung imparting these values and love for nature, they'll carry it na po throughout their lives. They'll always come back to the roots.
Para hindi na sana kailangan mag-set ng legal naman para lang hindi siya galawin. Kasi hindi ba?
that- yeah, oo nga po.
Challenge, no?
Yes po, ma'am.
As much as I want po to lock the vision here at Mount Costa, the possibility na it might evolve to something else, it may happen pa rin, ma'am. Hindi ko masasabi.
Kasi maraming tao.
Yes, that's the concern here when we have different perspectives.
And then times, there's so many changes po right now.
We cannot, keep our minds closed. We have to pa rin open the doors to what's best for the development.
For the
Yes.
best use of the
Opo.
area. And then considering also the demand in the environment,
Yeah.
diba? Demand for more space to
Yes.
develop.
Oh my gosh.
Which
Anyway,
they call progress, diba?
Yes po.
let's enjoy it while we can. no?
Yes. While andito po siya.
So, maraming challenges yung pag-maintain ng place na ganito. But how would you encourage other property owners of big, tracts of land to get involved in something similar to this?
So, ma'am, one factor that we cannot control actually is weather. When we developed po kasi Mount Costa, we didn't have to bulldoze. Hindi na namin ginalaw yung mountain. Kung ano man yung terrain po nito, yung mga terraces po niya, we worked with nature. So, hindi na namin siya ginulo or whatsoever. So, ma'am, kapag may mga disturbances, weather disturbances, let's say yung past rains po,
What I can share with you is we had very minimal damage. Kasi nga po, yung existing terrain, we did
Stable
not destroy.
na.
Exactly,
Oo,
ma'am.
stable na yung slopes.
Solid na siya. Napansin namin yung mga
Gumalaw ng mga bundok, sila yung may massive damage. Kasi nga po nagulo si Mother Nature. Hindi ko alam kung nagalit yata
Na-over
si...
na yung
Yes!
niya.
So, dahil nga
po ginulo,
Oo, topography.
it caused more damage.
Yes.
Now they have to recover. There's an added cost to that. So very minimal. On our end, we just needed to do a lot of cleaning. Pero walang halos.
No landslides.
Wala nga po, mami.
Kasi stable na siya.
very stable na
And
siya.
then the fact that you have very thick vegetation.
Correct.
That's contributory also.
nahold
Oo.
niya.
Hinahold na
Yes.
niya yung lupa.
So,
Because we worked with nature po, the safety po of the place and the people po, like kami po who work here, it's maintained po. Wala kaming additional cost or fear.
dahil nga doon po, we didn't have any fear po na magkaroon ng damage. And then the safety of our people here. Hindi kami takot na baka masaktan po sila na habang nag-i-inspect ng gardens during the disturbances po.
We actually can declare that Mount Costa is very safe because we worked with nature po. And then,
It's nice that we maintain this place because it helps people look back to the old Baguio. When they come here, yun pa rin yung impression that we give to them.
that the smell of the air, the how cold it is here, how quiet, it's like daw po the old Baguio. That's one impression we'd like to maintain nga po.
People
That's
miss
the-
now those days.
Yes, ma'am. So, as long as we maintain po the Mount Costa as is,
We give that impression and we help them nga recall yung good old days nga po. It helps people, look
People
back.
in my generation.
Nostalgic
You know what it
sila.
was like.
we can use Mount Costa to help.
Nga introduce that this was Baguio to the new generations po. Tell them that this was the old Baguio. Sana ma-maintain pa.
When we work with nature, your safety, the beauty, it's actually long-term, ma'am. Wala ka masyadong high cost.
And also, people see it the way you do po.
Rona, you might want to invite our viewers and listeners
Yes
out
po.
there to experience
Yes.
Mount Costa.
Alright, so,
I'd like to invite everyone, kung andito po kayo sa Baguio, La Trinidad, or here in Benguet po, please come to here at Mount Costa. So, we feature 24 landscapes and for sure po, worth it na transportation nyo to get here. So, we're around only naman po, around 30 minutes away from Baguio City. And when you come here po, for sure, picture-worthy ang bawat gardens po natin and you'll be enjoying po it throughout the day.
Thank you from this very young lady.
You're welcome po.
Who's heading the management of Mount Costa.
Yeah,
you,
you're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you mga ka-Cordillera at until next time sa Utak Verde with Manang Lucy.
Yes.
Thank you,
again.
Welcome po.